Hey guys, and welcome back to GeoGuessr Play Along. So today's maps are going to be an AI generated world, no move, followed by an improved world, no move, no pan, no zoom. So let's get started with AI generated world. Let's see. So the first location, what do we have? We have Turkish immediately, language on the van here. We're in an urban area, so this might be quite difficult to guess of, but we have some palms, so maybe this is quite a warm climate, so maybe I go more south or west coast here, I'm not sure. We do have winter coverage, and I don't know, it doesn't feel that eastern to me. It's quite green. We have a mountain here, we have some snowy mountains actually. Um, hmm. Actually, maybe we're not that far south, I don't know. Don't know where to go here. I'm going to go kind of um I should go somewhere in the hills, but I don't think it's up here. Um Maybe I'll go down here. Because of the palms, it might be close to the south coast, and this area is quite mountainous. So let's see. Okay, it was up there. It was yeah, a coastal place in the kind of mountains in the north. Oh well, at least we didn't go. At least we didn't get too far east. So let's move on to the next round. Okay, so we have a quite muddy track road here, and we have a house, cows. So where could this be? This feels kind of. I thought it was like Colombian. We've got these eucalyptus kind of looking trees here. But where is this? This is weird actually. I'm a bit confused. Where's the sun? The sun is kind of directly overhead. Does it feel like Colombia? It's a bit weird. I'm wondering about these areas in the eastern part of Colombia. I don't know why. But at the same time, it doesn't quite fit. We have a lot of mountainous, cloudy coverage like this in Colombia. I'm not sure about this house. This house doesn't look particularly Colombian though. Could it be a weird Uruguay, Argentina? That's also possible, but I don't know. This is a weird one. It was Mexico. Okay, interesting. I don't know. That was a very weird Mexico to me. Was there anything that I didn't look at, like polls or anything that could have given it away? Not particularly. I do confuse Mexico and Colombia a lot, especially that region of Mexico, where it was, I think. Something about it did look off for this area. I feel like the soil is more red in this area. But I was just completely stumped as to where to guess there. It was fairly close to Mexico City. Topotic doing well there, so good stuff there. And moving on to the next round then. Let's see. Okay, we have kind of this looks like Peru, almost Titicaca landscape with these grassy kind of steppe and hills, and this house looks a bit reddish as well. So yeah, I'm tempted to go around Titicaca here. So there's a chance it could be the Bolivian side as well. I don't know, I'm feeling more Peruvian side here. But where exactly should I go? Yeah, I don't know. Okay, I'm going to go a little bit west of the lake just to hedge the entire region. So let's see. Not sure exactly where this is going to be. And it ended up being pretty close in the end, so that's nice. Yeah, I'll take that for sure. Yeah, I feel like this whole region can look very similar. The Titicaca landscape's not necessarily right by the lake. So let's move on to the next round. Okay, what do we have here? Miles per hour, and looks like southern pines here, so it should be in the south of the US. This kind of area somewhere. What else do we have to look at? It's a little bit hilly. We have a house up here, and slightly reddish soil, I suppose. Something about this feels a little bit dry, so maybe this is a bit further towards Mississippi, Arkansas, rather than like South Carolina. Could even be Eastern Texas or something. So I think I might guess in this area somewhere. I think Mississippi is a good hedge. We don't have any real clues like car plates or shields or anything like that to guess the state. So I'm going to go here. Let's see. It was Arkansas. Okay, I'm glad I did guess fairly west. I should have moved a bit further west. Yeah, something about that just looked a bit, I don't know, drier almost. Yeah, a little bit dry, almost slightly Texas-like. I don't know how to describe it exactly, but on to the next round. And this should be Gen 4 Russia. I'm My first thought here is Buryatia with a almost Mongolian landscape, and Buryatia has a lot of Gen 4, so that's a possibility. It is quite an open plain without mountains, so there's a danger it could be somewhere like southern Russia, but we don't really have wintry coverage, so I think I'm inclined to stick with this area, but I'm just worried because I can't see any mountains. Are there any open steppe kind of areas? Maybe down here that aren't very mountainous. There's a chance maybe it could be. I don't think this area has Gen 4 really. Maybe close to Omsk, but I don't know if it feels like that. Omsk does have a lot of Gen 4. There's a chance that it could be there. Um, yeah, I think I just have to go for this and let's see. Okay, it's up here. Interesting because it was quite close to this mountain range. I feel like I didn't see many mountains. Maybe I didn't look very carefully, but still not too bad. I'm glad I got the right federal subject there at least. So let's look at the summary. And we don't need the country street counter on. 17k, 17,724 points. Mostly okay. Turkey, I feel like we could have done better. And Mexico was, I don't know, just a tough round. I don't know if I was ever going to consider Mexico there. I think partly that house threw me off. That house looked weird. But yeah, kind of a standard average game for me, I guess. Let's look at the results. I'm in 7th, so I'll take that for sure. And how many people played? 68 people played. Let's have a look then at the top 20 scores. Where do you guys go? Let's have a look at the Turkey round first. We have lots of Western Turkey guesses, not many people going further east. Did anyone go? Yeah, one person going quite close to me. Some in the south, some people getting close to the area, so well done if you guessed within this kind of circle here. We have this Russia round, so yeah, a few people going, yeah, actually this area close to Kazakhstan I can also see. Not many people in the south of Russia. Yeah, because I thought it could easily be around here. Maybe this is only winter coverage. But no one getting super close. Actually, no one getting this area up here. A few people in southern Buryatia, Irkutsk make sense. A few people hedging in the middle, so a couple of northern guesses as well. So an interesting rush around for sure. Quite a tough one. And yeah, what else did we have? We had the Titicaca round. Yeah, I'm really happy with that. We had a lot of Bolivia guesses. Not many people getting super close to the lake. And a few Chile guesses, so yeah, interesting spread there. And what else did we have? This Mexico. Okay. Nobody was in Colombia with me. Maybe that was more obvious. Maybe I missed something, but yeah, well done to the Mexico guesses. I found that to be a really tough round. Mexico just didn't come into my head there. And we had this Arkansas. We did have some Texas guesses. Makes sense. And where else did people go? A few further north and a couple further east, but actually I thought there would be more people in this area as well. Yeah, nice. Let's move on to AIW NMPZ. So let's see what seed we get here. First round, what do we have? We have Gen 4, kind of dirt track road, and we have I think that looks like a diamond sign, so we're probably in the Americas here. Can this be the US? Possibly, or Canada? Looks like we have corn here. Was that sunflowers? I don't know. But wondering about this area of the US. I'm not actually 100% sure on the US. This could be weird. Argentina or something, I suppose. But yeah, I feel like I should go kind of somewhere in this area. It kind of feels Midwestern, but a bit more arid as well. So I don't know. It doesn't really exactly feel like this area. Maybe it is a bit more east actually. Maybe I go like eastern Nebraska. I don't know. This could be way off. This is a bit confusing here. Okay. Not too bad. It was North Dakota. Okay, I'm glad it was the US. I actually wasn't sure there. But yeah, 3.5k, not a disaster. So I'll take that next round. Let's see. And this looks like Australia. We have a yellow pole here. I don't know if that's a West Australia yellow pole. I don't think it is because the landscape doesn't feel Western Australian. We don't have red enough soil here. So I think I am going to go Eastern Australia. I don't think that is a typical Western Australia pole anyway. But where do I go exactly? A lot of eucalyptus. Vegetation doesn't feel that northern really. It could just be Victoria or New South Wales. I'm tempted to go kind of northern Victoria somewhere. Maybe this part because it's a bit drier. Could still be quite far off. I don't think, yeah, this isn't a Stobie pole, so I won't guess in South Australia. I think this is fine. Let's see. Oh, it was. Oh, okay. I should have trusted that pole then. I that was like I don't know. Oh, this is a different time frame. Let's go. Okay. Yeah, I feel like it's really rare to see soil like this in Western Australia, so I think that's what baited me. I trusted the vegetation over the pole. I should have trusted the pole. But yeah, that was Western Australia for sure. Ah, goodness me. Anyway, moving on. Next round. Right, what do we have? This feels kind of Peruvian to me. First thought, possibly northern Peru with the vegetation here. Somewhere on the Andes, probably on the slight western side of the Andes, I'm tempted to say. Yeah, I feel like the vegetation feels quite northern, could be close to Lima as well. I hope it isn't further south. Can I rule out other countries? We do have a tuk-tuk here, so that probably confirms that it is Peru, because tuk-tuks are very common there. I don't think you see them in Bolivia, and I don't think this is Ecuador. Ecuador can be dry, but I don't think it really looks like this, so yeah, I'm tempted to go one of these roads in fairly northern Peru, I guess. Let's see. It was close to Lima, okay. As I was guessing, I was expecting it to be further north than me, but it was the other way around. It was closer to Lima, so glad I edged slightly south than I could have done. So next round, let's see. What is this? We have Southeast Asia's. We have a concrete road. You can see concrete roads in Philly. You can see them in Indonesia, Thailand as well. So I'm not sure about this green roof. If that feels more Philly or Indo. It doesn't feel Thai to me this round. I feel like this roof here with the is this like a chipped wooden roof? I don't know if that could be like a Borneo roof, like Kalimantan roof, but yeah, I don't know. Concrete road. Do we have any poles? Nothing that really helps here. Nothing that really helps. But I'm a bit torn between Indonesia and the Philippines here. I don't really know where to go. Maybe I do. No, I'm going to go Philippines actually. This could. Okay, I'm glad I changed it. I'm glad I changed it. Something about that green roof felt off for Indonesia, honestly. And I'm glad I moved the guess. It was Mindoro Island in the Philippines. I know, because concrete road is more common in the Philippines, but I've seen so many concrete roads in Indonesia lately in GeoGuessr, so that's why I'm kind of thinking about Indonesia more when I see concrete roads. But it was Philippines, Mindoro Island. Nice. Next round. Right. What do we have here? Okay. We have a white plate here. This feels like Africa somewhere, but is this more like Kenya? Or is this more like Guatemala? We have a white, yep, kind of small plate. It might be too small to be a Ghana plate. This could be Nigeria. But I'm also worried about like Kenya. Yeah, tough one. I'm just going to see, can I see the plate more clearly? Yeah, I think it's quite a small plate. Does Kenya have small plates? I'm not too sure. Not too sure. Quite reddish soil. I don't know, this kind of feels like Ghana though, honestly. This kind of feels like Ghana with reddish soil and the... Is that a roof or a mountain? It's quite straight. It must be a roof. This could be an Abuja roof though. I don't know, I'm actually torn here. I'm going to go Abuja, but this is probably wrong. Okay, well, it's not Abuja, but it is Nigeria at least. It's near Enugu. I think I found that way more confusing than I should have done. I think the reddish soil was tripping me up a bit, but yeah. If I was more convinced that that was Nigeria, maybe I wouldn't have gone Abuja. I don't know if I would have gone Enugu though, but interesting seed for sure. This one was annoying. This West Australia, quite baity, but indeed, yeah. Philippines, Nigeria, we kind of saved ourselves, and yeah, nothing really. No amazing guesses, but getting the right country on each round at least. So yeah, be interesting to see how you guys did here. Yeah, we came 18th, so not as good as the first game, but not terrible either. So let's have a look at the top 20. Let's look first at this US round. It was North Dakota. Yeah, we had some Sassy guesses and some further south, so nobody actually getting the state right, but Topotic very close. All of this region kind of makes sense there for that round. We had Peru. We did have quite a few more southern guesses actually, and a bunch of people guessing near me. Only one person guessing in the far north. But yeah, pretty much everyone getting Peru, so GG's there. We had this Nigeria. We had one Ghana, one Kenya. Yeah, makes sense. It was Enugu. Yeah, I think if I thought about this for longer, I would have gone like somewhere in the middle to hedge here. Yeah, not much I can do about that, but yeah, most people getting the country there. And Philippines, we had quite a few people missing the Philippines. Interesting. We had some, yeah, we had one Indonesia, which I was considering, some Malaysia actually. I don't think Malaysia has many concrete roads, but I don't know, there might be some. I feel like I've rarely seen it. Thailand, a few guesses as well. Probably because of the concrete road, makes sense there as well. Yeah, and this West Australia, a lot of people did get it. Yeah. Should have trusted that poll. I guess that's probably the reason that a lot of you guys did get West Australia. Yeah, I was the only person guessing in this part. We had a couple of South Australia guesses as well. So yeah, Northern Territory. Yeah. Yeah, that cost me a lot of points for sure. So yeah, GG's everyone. Nice games, and I'll be putting the links in the description for the next play along if you want to play before me. So I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.